Alright, welcome back to the channel, family. Let me start out by giving credit where credit is due. These Haitian boys, right? I'm talking about this situation with Fetty Wap. None of them rolled over on each other, snitched on each other to get a better deal, took any plea deals that would incriminate another person in their group. Everybody said, give me my time, send me down the road. I'm going to walk it down and hopefully I'll be a better person when I come home. Welcome back to the channel. This right here is about Fetty Wap. It's about Fetty Wap doing well behind bars. It's about Fetty Wap walking down his sentence, doing his time like a stand-up guy. This is what this is about. So, recently, Wack 100 shared a few new photographs of Fetty Wap as he serves his 6 years prison stint on charges of drug possession and conspiracy to distribute. I don't know if y'all remember, but Fetty Wap was caught with a whole lot of work and a whole lot of money. He was getting to the money. And as far as the Fed's investigation goes and their information that they released to the public, Fetty them was getting to the money for real, for real. This ain't your around the way average guy nickel and diming type of half a pound here, a quarter there. They were getting to it. But let's get into the details. So on Tuesday, October 3rd, Fetty Wap's manager shared two photos of Fetty Wap, the trap Queen Rapper, as he poses with some fellow inmates, and they're all dressed in these gray sweatsuits and matching beanies. Obviously, you could tell they're up north somewhere locked up, because down here in the south, where it doesn't get cold in places like Miami, you probably would never see prisoners dressed like this. Anyhow, it looks like Fetty Wap is holding up pretty well on the federal yard. This is what Wack 100 wrote on an Instagram post. I just got these sent to me from his team. Salute, hashtag itchy, and salute the hashtag NJ Rustas. Alright, shout out to them. They sent Wack 100 a couple of photographs of Fetty just to let people keep him current. You know, one of the influential people in this culture, Wack 100, he blasted out there so everybody else, people like me and you, can see it. Because without people like him, we wouldn't know what the hell is going on with Fetty Wap. And then by the time he is done doing 6 years behind bars and he comes out, he's 32 at the time. 32 plus 6 equals 38. He'll be almost 40 years old. He'll be 38, 39, that age, going on 40, coming out. I mean, he can reinvent himself. But Fetty Wap does have a catalog, and a catalog of music that allows him to still be able to go places, travel, do shows. People still are going to want to hear him sing Trap Queen and, you know, 1738 and all that other stuff. So last year, the 32-year-old rapper singer was charged with possession and conspiracy to distribute controlled substances such as cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, among others, stemming from a 2021 arrest in New York City. Fetty Wap, who was born Willie Maxwell II, he was arrested on these federal charges during a New York City Rolling Loud festival, and he was held at the City Field in October of 2021. Remember that big old bus? They ran down on them. They caught them with a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, Fetty and his team, they were strapped up and ready to go. Let me explain. Fetty Wap, he didn't even get to hit the stage, and he was supposed to perform. They roped him off before he even got to his name being called to go out there and do his set on the stage, as the FBI was on their asses. The FBI recovered 16 kilograms of cocaine right there at Rolling Loud. 16 kilograms of cocaine, 2 kilograms of heroin, fentanyl pills out the wazoo, 2 9mm handguns, a rifle, a 45 caliber pistol, a 40 caliber pistol, a whole lot of ammunition, and $1.5 million in cash. This is how much Fetty Wap's team was rolling hard. They show up to Rolling Loud, a concert where he's slated to perform, with all this on them. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, man, listen, The feds don't run down on you with 16 kilos of coke and you only get 6 years. Tell me who did they tell on? Yeah, they didn't tell on anybody in their group, but did they tell on the plug? Did they tell on the people who they get this from out west? Because that was what was said, right? It was said that on their side of the map, which is on the East Coast, they were the plug. But they got that stuff from out west. Now, reportedly, Fetty was accused of running a drug ring out of Long Island and allegedly helping to traffic large amounts of opioids, crack, cocaine from the West Coast over to the East Coast. Fetty ultimately pled guilty to conspiracy to distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine, and he was sentenced to 6 years instead of the 7 to 9 years that was requested by the prosecution. Hey, they were requesting he get 7 years to 9 years. He ended up with 6 years. It wasn't too far off what they requested anyways, 1 year less. But it could have been on the other end of the spectrum. He could have gotten 9 years instead of the 6 years that he got. And you know, every day in prison is, nobody wants to be there. So every day is a damn challenge, right? So 6 over 9 any damn day. Anyways, Fetty Wap performs at Dre's Beach Club, nightclub at the Cromwell, Los Angeles, September 18, 2016 in Nevada. Young people who admire the defendant and are considering selling drugs need to be sent a clear message that selling drugs is not a glamorous lifestyle, and if they participate in that trade, they will receive a lengthy prison sentence. This is what State Breon Peace, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District, said. He said he wanted to make an example out of Fetty Wap. 2 months ago, Fetty had actually shared a photo of himself on Instagram with a caption that says, "Free Zoo, hashtag 1738, 1738. He followed up with another IG story saying, "Real man, real made men, double M in a spot. Real made men, double M in a spot." I don't know what that means. Well, I can tell you that the picture looks like, you know, Fetty is putting on some weight. They all do. When they go behind them bars, they put the weight on, they grow the beard out. You know, women out here are like, "Ooh, he looks so sexy." He's in there working on his summer body when he comes out so he can hit that stage and get that money and all that. But they all look healthy. Like, a lot of people are like, damn, how does prison make you look better than how you look when you was out in the streets in the free world? Well, a lot of the times they're off the drugs that they're used to being on. A lot of the times they don't have a lot of time to run all over the place. Fetty can't be in different states on different days, 5 different states in 1 week. You on the run, you're not eating properly, you doing some kind of drugs, or you smoking and drinking or partying and bullshitting and all that. You ain't got nothing to do in prison. You ain't going nowhere. You don't have anything to do but sit still. Move around a little bit, maybe hit the yard, do some burpees, push-ups, sit-up, jumping jacks, whatnot, right? And get your 3 squares a day and a whole lot of time to sleep and a whole lot of time to think. This is how sleep actually helps the body, right? So he in there looking good, man. Shout out to the brother Fetty and shout out to his team. Now, I am in no way, means, shape, or form co-signing criminal activities. I don't want you to watch this video and think I'm trying to tell you that it's okay to sell drugs and then when you get caught, you shouldn't tell anybody. But I'm just saying, shout out to them for not rolling over on each other, because we see this all the time. Everybody is tough until the feds come. And then when the feds come, friends turn enemies because everybody is trying to cop a deal to get out of the situation they're in. And they don't mind sending their bestie up the river just so they can be free. Look at Young Thug's case. I'm just saying. Anyhow, shout out to Fetty Wap. Y'all enjoy this new picture of Fetty Wap, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Hey, I'm out. Peace.